field tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll return it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida.
They're going to run it. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Well, they test the middle there, but yet nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. try and muscle for the first down. Mighty space at the 20. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set them up first down at the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards down.
The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense has to be careful now. Back to inside their own 10. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking deep in the very first play. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
It's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Oh, and he throws it back. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room, and who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He'll field this, looking to get out of his own territory. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an outbound. The catch made. Touchdown, Florida. They draw first blood in this national title game. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we wait for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here in a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Razorbacks want to convert here on 4th down. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They begin to fight back during this championship game.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Trying to find room. It's Webb. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. To the air. It's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Lagway. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Defense not pressing this time. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. He finds the running back in the flat.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the opportunity to tie this game spoiled by that penalty flag. Let's see if they can execute better this time. Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And we're sort of brought down by the coverage team now.
Oh, man, in situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And now the handoff. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow out.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Motion now from the tight end. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Razorbacks with first and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. He's looking to scramble. And they'll get him down that time. Now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And that will give them the lead now. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Throwing for his running back. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The receiver makes the catch. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Heading left after the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Important 3rd down play coming up. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down, but no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no game to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
They'll run it to the left. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So Arkansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble now. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. On a design run. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game.
Now the offense being aggressive here, going for it on 4th down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces into the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Toss play to the outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from him.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And it's a bunch formation. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down to keep working clock.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quarterback looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's got the 1st and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Lagway. Grab down the middle, it's Odom. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Big throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now to try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Sets the formation. It's third down. Trying to get over the sweep. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Ball.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Gators are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And this time it's complete. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. At midfield. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Arkansas. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Lagway. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
He hands it off from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another